Fame and fortune can vanish in the blink of an eye, leaving even the biggest stars struggling to survive. From shocking betrayals to life-altering scandals, the stories you're about to hear reveal just how fragile success can be. And wait until you learn about the star whose own father pulled the trigger on their tragic downfall. Let's start with number 20, Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor was one of the most groundbreaking comedians in American history. Known for his sharp wit, fearless storytelling, and ability to tackle sensitive issues like race and inequality with humor, he revolutionized stand-up comedy. Audiences loved how he made them laugh while also making them think. His performances were raw, honest, and relatable, earning him fame, fortune, and an unmatched legacy in the world of comedy. However, behind the laughter, Richard battled serious personal struggles. He struggled with drug addiction, particularly a long and turbulent relationship with cocaine. This addiction not only affected his health but also drained his finances. His extravagant lifestyle and poor financial choices further worsened his situation. Despite his success, he was constantly fighting inner demons that made it difficult for him to enjoy the fruits of his labor. The final blow came when Richard was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, MS, a disease that affects the brain and spinal cord. The illness left him unable to perform and required expensive medical treatments. As his health deteriorated, so did his financial stability. By the end of his life, Richard Pryor faced significant financial struggles. Richard's story is a reminder that even the greatest talents are not immune to personal challenges. Fame and success can mask deep struggles, and without proper care, even the brightest stars can fade too soon. Number 19, Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston was one of the greatest singers the world has ever known. Her powerful voice and timeless hits like I Will Always Love You and Greatest Love of All made her an icon. She set records with her albums, earning countless awards, including Grammys, and became a global superstar. Her success wasn't limited to music. Whitney also shone in movies like The Bodyguard, cementing her status as a multi-talented legend. But behind her dazzling career, Whitney faced deep personal struggles. Her marriage to singer Bobby Brown was turbulent, marked by public scandals and rumors of abuse. Their relationship, though passionate, brought many challenges, and the couple often made headlines for all the wrong reasons. Whitney also battled addiction, a fight that grew harder over the years. Drugs and alcohol became a shadow over her once bright career, leading to cancelled performances and multiple rehab visits. Despite her incredible talent, Whitney's lavish spending habits added to her troubles. Maintaining an extravagant lifestyle while navigating personal issues took a toll on her finances. After her untimely death in 2012 at the age of 48, her estate faced complications. Debt and legal battles overshadowed the legacy she left behind. Whitney Houston's story is both inspiring and heartbreaking. She reached heights few can imagine, but struggled with challenges that ultimately led to her downfall. Her life is a reminder of how fame and fortune can't always shield someone from personal pain. Number 18, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, famously known as the King of Pop, was one of the most influential and iconic artists in music history. His groundbreaking albums, including Thriller, Bad, and Dangerous, changed the music industry forever, selling hundreds of millions of copies worldwide. His innovative dance moves, such as the moonwalk, and his electrifying stage presence captivated audiences globally. Jackson's artistry and showmanship earned him countless awards and a legacy that few could ever match. He wasn't just a musician, he was a cultural phenomenon. However, behind his unparalleled success, Michael faced severe financial mismanagement. Despite earning an estimated $1 billion over his career, his extravagant spending habits put him in dire financial straits. His sprawling Neverland Ranch, complete with amusement park rides, a zoo, and endless luxuries, cost millions to maintain. Jackson's penchant for buying expensive art, antiques, and memorabilia only added to his expenses. Legal troubles, including settlements from lawsuits, further drained his finances. By the early 2000s, Jackson was reportedly hundreds of millions of dollars in debt. The pressure from mounting debts forced Jackson to make drastic financial decisions, including mortgaging Neverland Ranch and selling parts of his valuable music catalog. His legacy was overshadowed by these financial struggles, as lawsuits and creditors pursued him relentlessly. At the time of his death in 2009, Michael's financial empire was in turmoil, despite his enduring popularity. Michael Jackson's story is a cautionary tale about the cost of being larger than life. While his music and influence remain timeless, his financial troubles serve as a reminder of the pitfalls of unchecked spending and the burdens of fame. Even the brightest stars can face shadows, but Jackson's legacy as an artist will forever outshine his struggles. Number 17. Bill Cosby. Before we dive into the next story, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss more fascinating stories like this one. Now, let's get back to the story. Bill Cosby was once a beloved figure in American entertainment. Known as America's Dad, he became a household name through his iconic role as Dr. Heathcliff Huxtable on The Cosby Show. The sitcom, which aired in the 1980s, showcased a loving, successful black family and broke barriers in television. Beyond acting, Cosby was a talented comedian, writer, and philanthropist, earning accolades for his contributions to the arts and education. His charm and humor made him a trusted figure, adored by millions. However, this image shattered when allegations of sexual assault began to surface. Dozens of women came forward with disturbing accusations, spanning decades. These revelations not only tarnished Cosby's reputation, but also led to criminal charges. In 2018, he was convicted of aggravated indecent assault and sentenced to prison. Although his conviction was overturned on a technicality in 2021, the damage to his public image was irreversible. The scandal had devastating financial consequences. Cosby faced massive legal fees to defend himself in both civil and criminal cases. As public outrage grew, sponsorships, partnerships, and projects were cancelled. Once lucrative deals disappeared overnight, leaving him with significant financial losses. His wealth, once estimated in the hundreds of millions, dwindled as his legal battles consumed his resources. Bill Cosby's downfall is a stark reminder of how quickly respect and success can vanish. His story illustrates the long-lasting impact of actions, showing that even the highest achievements cannot shield someone from the consequences of their choices. Number 16. Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye was a soul music legend whose voice captivated audiences worldwide. His smooth vocals and emotionally charged lyrics produced timeless hits like What's Going On, Let's Get It On, and Sexual Healing. These songs cemented his legacy as one of the most influential musicians of all time. Marvin's music wasn't just entertaining, it also addressed social issues, making him a pioneer in blending artistry with activism. Despite his fame and success, Marvin faced serious financial problems. His lavish lifestyle, which included expensive homes, luxury cars, and extravagant spending, quickly drained his wealth. On top of that, he owed massive amounts of unpaid taxes to the IRS. By the late 1970s, his financial situation spiraled out of control, forcing him to file for bankruptcy. Marvin even relocated to Europe for a time to avoid further legal troubles with the IRS. His personal life was equally turbulent, marked by failed marriages and struggles with addiction. These challenges only deepened his financial woes. In the early 1980s, Marvin attempted a comeback, but the weight of his struggles proved too much. In 1984, his life came to a tragic end when he was fatally shot by his father during a domestic dispute, just one day before his 45th birthday. Marvin Gaye's story is a heartbreaking reminder of how fleeting fame can be. Despite his immense talent and contributions to music, his life was marred by personal and financial struggles, leaving behind a legacy of both brilliance and sorrow. Number 15. Aretha Franklin. Aretha Franklin, known as the Queen of Soul, had a voice that inspired generations. Her powerful performances and timeless songs like Respect, Natural Woman, and Chain of Fools made her an icon in the music industry. Aretha broke barriers for women and black artists, earning countless awards, including 18 Grammys, and becoming the first woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Her influence stretched far beyond music, as she became a symbol of empowerment and resilience. Despite her incredible success, Aretha faced significant financial troubles throughout her life. She had a history of financial mismanagement and legal issues, including unpaid taxes. The IRS claimed she owed millions, and disputes over her finances persisted for years. Additionally, Aretha often insisted on being paid in cash for performances, which added to the complexity of managing her earnings. Her lack of a formal will further complicated matters. After her passing in 2018, Aretha's family struggled to sort out her estate. The absence of a clear financial plan led to lengthy legal battles over her assets, overshadowing her extraordinary legacy. However, despite these challenges, Aretha's music continues to inspire and uplift. Her story is a reminder that even legends face difficulties, but their art endures. Aretha's voice remains a beacon of hope and power, ensuring that her legacy will live on forever. Number 14. Sammy Davis Jr. Sammy Davis Jr. was one of the most talented entertainers of his time. As a member of the Rat Pack, alongside Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin, Sammy became a cultural icon. He was known for his incredible versatility, excelling as a singer, dancer, actor, and comedian. His charm and showmanship made him a favorite on stage and screen, breaking barriers as one of the first black performers to achieve mainstream success in a racially divided America. Sammy's rise to fame was nothing short of extraordinary, proving that talent could shine through even the toughest circumstances. However, behind the spotlight, Sammy struggled with financial problems. Despite earning millions during his career, he spent extravagantly on luxury homes, cars, and a lavish lifestyle. His financial troubles worsened due to unpaid taxes, and the IRS eventually came after him for millions in back taxes. By the late 1970s, Sammy found himself in serious debt, and his wealth was nearly wiped out. Still, Sammy never gave up. He continued to perform tirelessly, determined to rebuild his finances and preserve his legacy. Even in the face of setbacks, his resilience and work ethic inspired those around him. Sammy Davis Jr.'s story is a testament to his strength and passion for his craft. While financial struggles marked his later years, his remarkable talent and perseverance left an enduring legacy that continues to inspire generations. Number 13. Toni Braxton. Toni Braxton became a superstar in the 1990s with her soulful voice and chart-topping hits like Unbreak My Heart, Breathe Again, and You're Making Me High. Her sultry sound and emotional performances earned her 7 Grammys and made her one of the most iconic voices in R&B. Toni's meteoric rise to fame seemed unstoppable, as she quickly became a household name in the music industry. However, behind the glamour, Toni faced severe financial troubles. Despite her success, she filed for bankruptcy not once, but twice. Her first bankruptcy in 1998 shocked fans, as it came at the peak of her career. Toni revealed that poor financial contracts left her earning far less than expected, despite selling millions of records. Her second bankruptcy in 2010 was largely due to medical issues. Diagnosed with lupus, a chronic illness, her health problems forced her to cancel shows, which affected her income. Medical bills and continued financial mismanagement pushed her into deeper debt. Determined to reclaim her career and dignity, Toni worked tirelessly to rebuild. She returned to music, appearing in TV specials, releasing new albums, and even starring in reality shows. Slowly, she regained her footing and reminded the world of her immense talent. Toni Braxton's journey is one of resilience and perseverance. Though financial struggles threaten to overshadow her legacy, her determination to overcome adversity has solidified her place as an enduring icon in the music industry. Number 12. James Brown. James Brown, often called the Godfather of Soul, was one of the most influential artists in music history, known for his electrifying performances and groundbreaking hits like I Got You, I Feel Good and Papa's Got a Brand New Bag. James revolutionized music with his unique blend of funk, soul, and rhythm. His career spanned decades, earning him countless accolades and a devoted fan base. His impact on music, dance, and culture remains unmatched, making him a true legend. Despite his towering success, James faced significant financial and legal troubles later in life. His erratic behavior, including public disputes and frequent run-ins with the law, hurt his reputation. Lawsuits from former band members and business associates piled up, draining his finances. Additionally, James struggled with managing his wealth, often spending extravagantly on properties and personal luxuries. His financial instability worsened as lawsuits and legal battles overshadowed his career. In his final years, James Brown's health declined, and he passed away in 2006. However, even after his death, disputes over his estate and the distribution of his wealth continued to plague his legacy. James Brown's story is a mix of brilliance and turmoil. While his contributions to music remain timeless, his struggles with finances and personal decisions serve as a reminder of the challenges that even the greatest stars can face. His life leaves behind a complex but unforgettable legacy. Number 11. Cicely Tyson. Cicely Tyson was a trailblazing actress whose career broke stereotypes and redefined roles for Black women in Hollywood. Known for her powerful performances in films like Sounder and the autobiography of Miss Jane Pittman, she chose roles that celebrated the strength and dignity of Black women. Cicely's work was groundbreaking in an industry that often limited opportunities for women of color. However, her path to success was far from easy. In her early years, Cicely struggled to make ends meet. She faced financial hardships while pursuing her dream of acting, often taking on odd jobs to support herself. Despite these challenges, she refused to settle for roles that degraded or stereotyped Black characters, a decision that made finding work even harder. Her determination paid off. Cicely eventually achieved critical acclaim, earning awards and accolades for her performances. By staying true to her values, she left a legacy that continues to inspire. Cicely Tyson's life is a testament to resilience and perseverance. She showed the world that staying true to one's principles can lead to a lasting and meaningful legacy. Number 10. Red Fox. Red Fox became a household name in the 1970s as the star of the hit sitcom Sanford and Son. Known for his quick wit, sharp humor, and larger-than-life personality, Red revolutionized comedy. He was a trailblazer for Black entertainers in television, opening doors for others with his bold humor and groundbreaking performances. Fans adored him for his ability to make them laugh while addressing real-life issues in a way that felt relatable and authentic. Despite his success, Red faced significant financial troubles, primarily due to issues with the IRS. Throughout his career, he was known for extravagant spending, buying luxury cars, homes, and expensive jewelry. However, his financial habits caught up with him, and the IRS claimed he owed millions in back taxes. As a result, much of his property was seized, including his personal belongings. In 1983, Red was forced to file for bankruptcy, leaving him with very little to his name. Even with these challenges, Red Fox remained dedicated to his craft. He continued to perform in stand-up comedy and smaller roles, bringing laughter to audiences despite his personal struggles. His resilience and talent kept his legacy alive. Today, Red Fox's work is celebrated for its lasting humor and impact. His ability to make people laugh, even in difficult times, remains a testament to his genius as a comedian and entertainer. Number 9. Florence Ballard. Florence Ballard was one of the founding members of the Supremes, one of the most iconic groups in Motown history. Her powerful voice and stage presence helped shape the early sound of the group, which delivered countless hits like Stop, In the Name of Love, and Baby Love. Florence was a pivotal part of their success, and her contributions to music history are undeniable. At their peak, the Supremes were global superstars, dominating the charts and paving the way for future Black female artists. Despite her early success, Florence's life took a tragic turn after her departure from the group in 1967. Conflicts with management and internal tensions within the Supremes, including her strained relationship with Diana Ross, led to her being replaced. After leaving, Florence struggled to establish a solo career, facing challenges from the music industry and personal hardships. Her financial situation quickly deteriorated, and she was forced to live in poverty. She lost her home, and at one point she relied on welfare to support her children. Florence Ballard passed away in 1976 at just 32 years old, leaving behind a heartbreaking story of lost potential. Her tragic downfall serves as a sobering reminder of how fame can be fleeting, and her legacy is a testament to the need for recognizing and honoring the contributions of all artists, even those whose lives are cut short. Number 8. Nipsey Russell. Nipsey Russell was a beloved comedian known for his quick wit, clever rhymes, and infectious charm. Dubbed the Poet Laureate of television, he was a regular fixture on popular game shows like Match Game and Hollywood Squares, where his sharp humor and playful personality made him a fan favorite. Nipsey's ability to turn everyday observations into hilarious, poetic quips set him apart from other comedians of his time. He was a trailblazer in comedy, breaking barriers as a Black entertainer in an era when opportunities were limited. Despite his success, Nipsey faced financial instability in his later years. As his career slowed, so did his income, and he struggled to maintain the comfortable lifestyle he once enjoyed. The entertainment industry's changing landscape left fewer opportunities for older comedians like Nipsey, contributing to his financial challenges. Still, Nipsey's humor and charm never faded. He continued to bring joy to audiences, leaving behind a legacy of laughter and inspiration. His unique style and ability to connect with people through comedy ensured that his impact on the entertainment world would never be forgotten. Even today, Nipsey Russell is remembered as a comedian who could always make people smile, no matter the circumstances. Number 7. Dorothy Dandridge. Dorothy Dandridge was a trailblazer in Hollywood, becoming the first black woman to be nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actress for her role in Carmen Jones, 1954. Her breathtaking beauty, elegance, and undeniable talent captivated audiences, paving the way for future generations of black actresses. Dorothy's success shattered racial barriers in the film industry, proving that black women could lead major films and receive critical acclaim. Her performances were powerful and groundbreaking, solidifying her place in cinematic history. Despite her monumental achievements, Dorothy faced relentless exploitation and financial struggles. Hollywood's systemic racism limited her career opportunities, forcing her to take roles that didn't reflect her immense talent. In addition, she was often underpaid compared to her white counterparts. Her personal life also brought heartbreak. She endured a failed marriage and lost much of her money to dishonest managers and financial mismanagement. By the 1960s, Dorothy was bankrupt, struggling to make ends meet. Her life came to a tragic end in 1965, when she was found dead in her apartment at just 42 years old. The cause of death was ruled an accidental drug overdose. Dorothy's untimely passing marked the loss of a star whose light had been dimmed far too soon. Dorothy Dandridge's story is both inspiring and heartbreaking. While her pioneering achievements remain a cornerstone of Hollywood history, her struggles highlight the challenges faced by black artists in an industry rife with inequality. Her legacy continues to inspire and remind us of the need for change. Number 6. Josephine Baker. Josephine Baker was an international superstar, celebrated for her dazzling performances and magnetic stage presence. Born in St. Louis, Missouri, she rose to fame in the 1920s, becoming a sensation in Paris with her bold, energetic dances and unique costumes. Josephine was not just a performer. She was a symbol of liberation, challenging racial norms and stereotypes of her time. Her glamorous life included performing for royalty, mingling with the elite, and being adored by fans worldwide. On stage, she exuded confidence and elegance, making her an enduring icon of beauty and talent. Behind the glamour, however, Josephine faced financial challenges that would ultimately lead to bankruptcy. She was known for her extravagant spending, often purchasing luxurious homes, clothing, and art. Her heart was as big as her fame. She adopted 12 children from different ethnic backgrounds, calling them her Rainbow Tribe. While her intentions were noble, the cost of providing for such a large family, combined with her lavish lifestyle, drained her finances. By the 1960s, she was deeply in debt and declared bankruptcy. Despite her financial troubles, Josephine's legacy is defined by her love and activism. During World War II, she worked as a spy for the French resistance, and later, she fought for civil rights, refusing to perform for segregated audiences. Her dedication to justice and equality continues to inspire, overshadowing the difficulties she faced. Josephine Baker remains a symbol of strength, love, and resilience. Number 5. Louis Armstrong. Louis Armstrong, often called Satchmo, was a jazz legend who transformed the music world with his groundbreaking talent. Known for his gravelly voice and incredible trumpet playing, Louis brought joy and innovation to jazz, making it a global sensation. Hits like "What a Wonderful World" and "Hello, Dolly" showcased his unique style and ability to connect with audiences. His charismatic stage presence and warm personality helped break racial barriers, making him one of the most beloved musicians of all time. However, Louis faced significant financial struggles early in his career. Coming from a poor background in New Orleans, he relied on managers to handle his finances. Unfortunately, some of these managers mismanaged his earnings, leaving him with little to show for his hard work. As his fame grew, so did his expenses, and Lewis often found himself struggling to make ends meet, despite being one of the most famous jazz musicians of his era. Over time, Lewis's relentless dedication to his craft paid off. His recordings, live performances, and collaborations with other artists cemented his legacy as one of the greatest musicians in history. He regained financial stability later in life, thanks to his consistent work and lasting popularity. Louis Armstrong's story is one of resilience and triumph. Despite financial challenges and the racial prejudices of his time, his music broke boundaries and continues to inspire generations. His legacy reminds us of the power of perseverance and passion. Number 4. Ray Charles. Ray Charles, often called the genius of soul, was a groundbreaking musician who redefined the boundaries of music. Despite losing his sight at a young age due to glaucoma, Ray's determination and talent helped him create a unique sound that blended gospel, jazz, blues, and R&B. Hits like Georgia on My Mind and Hit the Road Jack showcased his incredible vocal ability and innovative style, earning him numerous awards and a devoted following. His music not only entertained, but also influenced countless artists across genres. Behind the scenes, Ray struggled with addiction, which took a toll on both his personal and financial life. His heroin addiction lasted for nearly 2 decades, leading to arrests and costly legal battles. While Ray was earning significant money from his music, his addiction, combined with lavish spending, strained his finances. Managing his career and personal issues proved challenging, and at times, it seemed like his demons might overshadow his genius. However, Ray's resilience shone through. He sought help, overcame his addiction, and made a triumphant return to music. His later years were marked by success, cementing his legacy as one of the greatest musicians of all time. Ray Charles's story is one of triumph over adversity. His ability to overcome blindness, addiction, and financial struggles while leaving an indelible mark on the music world serves as an inspiring reminder of the power of perseverance and talent. Number 3. The Temptations. David Ruffin. David Ruffin, one of the legendary lead singers of The Temptations, had a voice that brought fame and success to the Motown group. Known for his powerful and emotional delivery, Ruffin sang on some of the group's most iconic hits, including My Girl, Ain't Too Proud to Beg, and I Wish It Would Rain. His dynamic stage presence and charismatic personality helped propel The Temptations to international stardom, solidifying their place as one of the greatest music groups of all time. However, Ruffin's personal struggles cast a shadow over his immense talent. As his fame grew, he developed a crippling addiction to cocaine. The pressures of fame, combined with personal insecurities, led him to make poor decisions that strained his relationships with his bandmates and Motown management. Ruffin's increasing demands, including wanting his name featured in the group's title, caused tension within The Temptations, ultimately leading to his departure in 1968. After leaving the group, his solo career saw moderate success, but his addiction worsened, draining his finances and tarnishing his reputation. Despite his struggles, Ruffin's voice and contributions to music remain unforgettable. The Temptations' timeless songs continue to inspire and bring joy to generations of fans worldwide. David Ruffin's story is a bittersweet reminder of the complexities of fame, but his undeniable talent ensures his place in music history. His voice and legacy will forever be a vital part of Motown's golden era. Number 2. Eartha Kitt. Eartha Kitt was a trailblazing performer whose sultry voice, magnetic presence, and fierce independence captivated audiences worldwide. Rising to fame in the 1950s, she was celebrated for her unique talents as a singer, dancer, and actress. Her exotic allure and unmistakable voice made her a standout in Hollywood and on stage. One of her most iconic roles came in the 1960s when she portrayed Catwoman in the hit TV series Batman, cementing her place in pop culture history. Her charm, wit, and confidence made her unforgettable, both on and off the screen. However, Eartha's career took a dramatic turn in 1968 when she publicly criticized the Vietnam War during a White House luncheon. Her comments angered many powerful figures, including then First Lady Lady Bird Johnson. As a result, Eartha was blacklisted in the United States, with her career opportunities disappearing almost overnight. Unable to find work in her home country, she was forced to perform abroad, struggling to rebuild her once flourishing career. Despite these challenges, Eartha's resilience carried her through. She made a triumphant comeback in the 1980s, winning over new audiences with her stage performances and recording hits like "Where Is My Man?" Her ability to rise above adversity solidified her legacy as a strong, fearless woman. Eartha Kitt's story is one of courage, determination, and a refusal to be silenced, ensuring her place as an enduring icon in entertainment history. Number 1. Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, once the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, was a force to be reckoned with in the boxing ring. Known as Iron Mike, he became the youngest heavyweight champion in history at just 20 years old. His unmatched power, speed, and aggression made him one of the most feared fighters in boxing history. Tyson's dominance in the 1980s and early 1990s cemented his legacy, with legendary knockouts and a reputation as one of the greatest athletes of all time. However, Tyson's life outside the ring was far from stable. As his fame and fortune grew, so did his penchant for lavish spending. Tyson earned an estimated $400 million during his career, but spent it on extravagant purchases, including mansions, luxury cars, exotic animals, and even a golden bathtub. Poor financial decisions, coupled with a lifestyle of excess, quickly drained his wealth. Legal troubles, including a highly publicized prison sentence, further derailed his career and finances. In 2003, Tyson declared bankruptcy, reportedly owing $23 million despite his massive earnings. His financial troubles were a stark contrast to his earlier success, forcing him to start from scratch. Through determination and humility, Tyson began to rebuild his life, taking on roles in films, launching a successful one-man show, and creating business ventures like Tyson Ranch, a cannabis company. Mike Tyson's story is one of extraordinary highs and crushing lows. His ability to rise again after hitting rock bottom shows the resilience of a fighter, not just in the ring but in life. Tyson's legacy is a testament to the strength it takes to face adversity and rebuild, proving that redemption is always possible. His journey of redemption is inspiring, but it also leaves us wondering, how many others have faced similar struggles in silence? Which story in this list shocked you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective. And if you found these stories compelling, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. For more jaw-dropping revelations, check out our next video, 25 famous people who are dying and you didn't know. Click now. You won't believe who's on that list.